Moscow, how does it feel to be on the outside looking in? Football fans visiting Ekaterinburg in the Russian Urals for the 2018 World Cup will find out when they get seated in one of two temporary stands that fill empty plots of land next to the arena, originally too small to fit FIFA rules. Openings at each goal end of the stadium's facade offer a remote view of the pitch but no protection from the sun or rain. And those unlucky enough to only get tickets for the extension's uppermost rows will stare out directly at the outer edge of the refurbished Ekaterinburg Arena's circular roof. The UK's perplexed Guardian newspaper suggested the entire ensemble might have come from outer space, while USA Today screamed that it couldn't look any scarier. All of which has left the construction company behind the 42-meter-tall extensions sounding somewhat bemused. This is a typical solution for sport facilities built for major international competitions, Sinara Development Director General Timur Yefimtsev told AFP. In addition, you can see a beautiful panoramic view of Ekaterinburg itself since the stadium is in a central part of the city. He added that the whole seating section is protected by tall railings to make sure no one falls off. The additions will make Ekaterinburg Arena into a 35,000 seater that will shrink back down in size to 23,000 once the stands are dismantled when all the tourists go home. Cultural heritage site. The world media's skeptical gaze fell on the 60-year-old stadium once it was selected as the easternmost venue of the 12 hosting the marquee June 14 to July 15 event. The Kremlin wanted to show off Russia's cultural diversity and settled on Ekaterinburg, the mining capital of the Tsars in which the late President Boris Yeltsin built his career. The unassuming industrial home to almost 1.5 million people has a team that played middling football in the Soviet era and most recently won promotion to the Russian Premier League in 2013. It is safe to say that its 27,000-seat stadium suited the needs of a club that has gone through many incarnations and is currently called simply Ural. Yet its size fell just short of FIFA's carefully spelled out minimum capacities of 30,000 requirement for stadiums hosting group stage World Cup matches. 4 were scheduled for Ekaterinburg and Russia had a problem. Sinara Development said it also could not simply rebuild the entire arena because it was listed as a cultural heritage site that needed to be preserved in its original form. Football's world governing body not only agreed but applauded the unique way Ekaterinburg worked its way out of a potential mess. Temporary seats are being installed in order to ensure that the renovation work would conserve the historical facade of the stadium and that maintenance costs are reduced after the World Cup, a FIFA spokesman told AFP. The old stadium's entrance featured 6 columns topped by sculptures of communist factory workers and athletes. These will stay in place for posterity's sake. The FIFA spokesman also brushed aside any safety concerns.